Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. And welcome back, No Contact Army. Have you downloaded my No Contact app, Silencio? Well, if you have, I would really appreciate if you would leave a rating and or a review in the App Store. And those of you with Androids, yes, I know you too want the app. Don't worry, we will get to work on it once we've perfected this version of the Apple app. And if you too would like to join the No Contact Army, it's very simple. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification and you're in. And to read the No Contact Army manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com where you can download 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. And the link to everything, including the app, is of course below this video as usual. This week, I want to talk about the text that you should never respond to from your ex. And what would that be? Well, first I want to read a comment here. This video was inspired by a comment on one of my YouTube videos. And by the way, when you leave a comment and if you want me to respond, you have to tell me how long you've been in no contact and what was the reason for the breakup. Otherwise, you're leaving out key pieces of information and I can't give you an effective response if I don't know the facts. I can't respond to everyone, but when I do get a chance, I respond, but I need those 2 pieces of information. And your ages also helps too. All right, so this woman said, he finally reached out after 16 days. I replied, then he didn't reply to my reply. Well, apparently she has not heard my videos about replying or responding to an ex. Maybe she has, but she didn't care. She just went ahead and did her thing because she thought she was the exception. And I've made several videos about responding to an ex. And you do not respond to the first text ever. I don't care what it is. There's actually only one exception, and I want to make a separate video for that, and I will be. But otherwise, you never respond to the first text. They're not going to say something substantial. They're not going to say, oh my God, I screwed up, I miss you, I want you back. Like, what are the chances of that happening? Most people are going to dip their toes in the water to see what's going on. And I know that I differ from my colleagues in the sense that everyone else says to always respond. So why am I saying to not respond? Is it because I'm a rebel and a contrarian? Yes, that's one of the reasons, but it's also from experience and understanding how people behave when you ignore them. Nobody likes to be ignored, even if they broke up with you. Think about when you send someone a text and you get upset if you think it's taken them too long to respond, and then they finally respond. So how do you think your ex is going to feel if you don't respond at all? Never mind taking too long to respond. You do not respond at all because you want to find out the most important thing that you need to know at this moment, and that is, what is their interest level? And you cannot just ask them, hey, by the way, what's your interest level? They may even say, what the hell is interest level? The only way to find out is through their actions. If you respond to the very first text they send, you are missing out on an opportunity. I'm going to read the rest of this thread here from her, and then I'm going to talk more about responding to your ex. And so I said to her, okay, well, what did he say when he reached out? Not that I was expecting him to say anything important. And she said that he said, I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you doing? I said, I'm good and busy. I asked how he was doing. It's been 3 days and no reply. So the fact that he mentioned, right? He didn't even ignore the fact that she had been in no contact for 16 days. The fact that he said, oh, I haven't heard from you in a while. You know that it's bothering him. Good. We want it to bother them. That's exactly one of the reactions we're trying to get. And so I said, well, you weren't supposed to respond to that. So here I am now making a video. we do not know why they are contacting you. We want the truth to come out. Sometimes they're just mad that you're doing no contact, even though they broke up with you. Most people don't have control over their lives, and so they get off on being able to control other people. So they're going to contact you, figuring you'll probably respond, and then you respond. They're like, okay, good. I've got control over her. I'm back in control. Even though they ignored me for 16 days, I know I still have control. And now you've just given them the attention they wanted, and off they go on their merry way. This may be one of the reasons why he didn't respond. Maybe he was just missing her at that moment. And then after she responded, he realized, he really wasn't interested in speaking with her. Or maybe he's getting her back for doing no contact for 16 days. And now he's like, all right, well, I'm going to take my time now getting back to you. It doesn't matter. The fact is, if someone is interested in getting back with you, they are going to reach out again after they send their first text if you ignored their first text. But people don't want to listen to me. They just want to respond because they think they're going to get their ex back that way. And then reality slaps them in the face like this woman, and she found out, oh, it wasn't going to be just that easy to get them back. No, you're so focused on getting your ex back that you're not thinking about self-respect. You're not thinking about the strategy. You just want the fantasy of the relationship instead of looking at the reality at the moment. And the reality is they kicked you out of their life. You do not welcome them back with open arms by responding to a text, and especially to an insignificant text. Usually the first text is going to be, hey, how are you? Hey, haven't heard from you in a while. Okay, yeah, you haven't heard from me in a while. What do you want? I'm not saying you respond with that. It's like, I'm going to need more from you than that if you want me to respond. That's the message, the silent message you're sending by not responding. You want them to reveal themselves. You want to know what their interest level is. You want to draw them out, and eventually they will reveal themselves. If they're really interested, they're going to get desperate to get a reaction, to get a response. So if that means you have to ignore 2, 3, 4, 5 messages because they're insignificant, then you do it. If they really want you, they're going to make a mistake at some point and they're going to reveal their cards. That's what we're trying to do by getting them to reveal their interest level. I don't want you to get false hope thinking, oh my God, my ex contacted me, they want to get back together, and then you find out, no, they didn't. It's going to hurt just as much, if not more, than the actual first breakup. So this is your opportunity, and it may be your one opportunity to start to turn your breakup around, and you're going to squander it by responding and giving them reassurance that you're still there for them and still interested? No. You're playing yourself. You are absolutely playing yourself if you miss out on this chance to show them that they can't just break up with you and then breadcrumb you or act as if nothing happened. They probably think they can get you back just like that, especially if you resisted the breakup initially. So by not responding to the first text, you're going to make them doubt their belief that they can get you back at any time. In essence, you are now rejecting them, and rejection does what? It raises interest level. And their interest level has to be above 50 in order for them to start thinking about getting back together with you. So keep this in mind. A fool is known for his words. A wise man is known for his silence. Don't be a fool, be a wise man. So remember, do not respond to the first text from your ex unless it's super significant, which it probably won't be, or unless you cheated or took them for granted. So now I want to hear from you. Do you agree with me that you should always ignore the first text? Or do you disagree, and why? And in the meantime, if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below and we will send you the rates. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.